Good day everyone. So today I will give a demonstration on making a passage plan from Kabuga Bay to Tacloban Pilot Station, and we will make it sure that during our passage our ship is clearly from any hazard or obstruction. So now let's go to our chart and table to demonstrate the our passage. Let's go. So this is our plan 3, and this is our chart A and chart B, and this is our tide or PST on Tacloban. So let's go first to our table. So plan 3, our equipment is table, parallel ruler or protractor triangle, technical compass, and eraser, chart A, chart B. And now our scenario is the vessel departed from Kabugao Bay, latitude of 13 degrees 32.5 minutes north and longitude of 124 degrees 16.0 minutes east at 0300 R on December 7, 2020. Bounded to Tacloban Pilot Station, which is the latitude of 11 degrees 27.5 minutes north and longitude of 124 degrees 52.0 minutes east. So the ship particular is ship loaded draft 9 meters and the speed of 10 knots. So the performance criteria is lay course line on the chart from the departure to arrival position clear from any underwater obstruction and hazard. So now let's go to our chart. So our first position is 11 from in Kabugao Bay, latitude of 13 degrees 13 degrees and 32.5 this one. So 32.5, and then longitude of 124 degrees and 16.0 minutes. So 124 and 16 minutes east. So this is our first position, our first waypoint. And then since there was shallow water, so we need to stay away from that hazard or obstruction, and we need to make another way. So I'll choose this way because there is no obstruction. So the latitude is 13 degrees and 25 minutes east north, and then the longitude of 124 degrees and 23 minutes north east. So, and the second point is here, which is the latitude of 124 latitude of 12 degrees and 38 minutes east north, and longitude of 124 degrees and 11 minutes east, this one. And then the second point is 12 degrees and 28. That is the latitude of our fourth point. And the longitude of 124 degrees and 12 minutes east. So this is our second point at fourth point. And then the fifth point is 12 latitude of 12 degrees and 18 minutes east, and longitude of 124 degrees and 16 minutes east. So, and then the sixth point is And then the sixth point is 12 latitude of 12 degrees and 120 longitude of 124 degrees and 28 minutes or 28.5 minutes east. This one. And then the 7th point is latitude of 11 degrees and 28 minutes east north. And then the longitude of 124 degrees and 47 minutes east. And then the waypoint number 8 is in a pilot station is 11 degrees and 27.5 minutes north. And then longitude of 124 degrees and 52.0 minutes east. So now we need to combine, or we need to put a line from waypoint 1 to waypoint 8. So from waypoint 1, so since the chart is separated, we need to use the plane ceiling in getting the course of the from waypoint 2 to waypoint 3. And then also you can use the Mercator sailing, because there was a formula on getting the distance. So now our planes, let's go to calculate our planes ceiling or our course. So DLAT is 13 degrees, which is the latitude of our waypoint 2, and the latitude and 12 degrees 38 minutes north, which is the latitude of our waypoint 3. So now, and minus, so 0 degrees 47 minutes north, then times 60 is equivalent of 47 minutes. So now DLO is 124 degrees and 23 minutes east, and 124 degrees 10 minutes east. This is the longitude of waypoint 2 and waypoint 3. So subtract, and the result is 0 degrees 13 minutes east. So multiply it by 60. The result is 13 minutes east. So MLAT or main latitude is our first latitude is 13 degrees and 25 minutes north, and second latitude is 12 degrees and 38 minutes north. So now in main latitude, the two latitude we need to add. So the result is 26 degrees and 3 minutes north. So divided by 2, so the result is 13 degrees point 1.30 minutes north. So second is our departure. So in getting the departure, the formula is cosine main latitude equals departure divided by DLO. So since we are trying to get, or we are getting the departure, we need to cross multiply this formula. So the second formula is DLO times cosine main latitude. So equals so our DLO, which is 13 minutes east, times cosine our main latitude is 13 degrees and 1.30 minutes. So the result is 13 degrees times cosine. Now, so the result of cosine 13 degrees and 1.30 minutes, cause the result is 0.974 or 743. So 42, but we need only use the fourth digit. So since the fifth digit is 8, we need to round up the 2. So this is 3. So now 13 minutes times 0.9743 is the result of 12.6659 minutes. So this is our departure. So now let's go to get the course. So formula is tangent course times equals departure divided by the lat or difference latitude. So our departure is 12 degrees at 12.6659 minutes divided by our d-lat is 47 minutes. So 47 minutes. So the result is 0.2695. So 12.6659 minutes divided by 47. The result is 0.2694, and also we need only use the fourth digit but the fifth digit is also 8, so we need to round up, so 0.2695. So since there was a tangent in course, so shift tangent 0.2695. So cos is 15.08. So we need only use the second digit. So then after that we need to put a degree. So the result is 15 degrees and 4 minutes east. So since east north, since this is northeast, so as east north 15 degrees and 4 minutes east. So this is the course of our line from waypoint 2 to waypoint 3. So 15 degrees and 4 minutes. So now we can put a line. And then this from waypoint 3 to waypoint 4, this one and this one. Now we are finished putting a line. So next we need to get the course of our line. So from waypoint 1 to waypoint 2, we need to drag it down to our compass rose. So the result is 136 degrees true. This is true, and this is true. 15 degrees and 4 minutes. The second point is from waypoint 3 to 4. Drag it down. So the result is 168 degrees. So 168 degrees. And then from this point so 160 degrees, 160 true. This is true. And then the second is from waypoint 5 to 6 is um 147. So 147 degrees true. Then from waypoint 6 to 8, 7 rather, drag it up. So 150 degrees true. And then the last one is from waypoint 7 to 8. Waypoint 7 to 8. So 95. So 95 degrees. True. So the second is we need to get the distance. So in getting the distance, we need to use the compass divider. So this is our compass divider. So we need to measure this from waypoint 1 to waypoint 2, and then we need to bring it here. So 9 nautical mile, because this one is 5 plus 5 equals 9. So 9 nautical mile. 5 plus 4 rather, sorry, 9. And then the speed of our ship is 10 degrees, 10 knots rather. So 10 knots, speed of 10 knots. And this one, since our compass divider is very short or very, very small, we need to use the parallel ruler. So measure this one. Heating. So 40 minutes. 40 minutes and speed. So 40 nautical mile. And then the second one is okay. Now we can use this. So 8. So 40 plus 8 is 48. So 48 nautical mile and the speed of 10 knots. So from waypoint 3 to 4, waypoint 3 to 4, bring it here. So 10 nautical mile. So 10 nautical mile. So 10 nautical mile, and the speed of also 10. So the second one is this one. From waypoint 4 to 5. So bring it here. So 11 nautical mile. So 11 nautical mile. Distance of 11 nautical mile. And speed of also 10 knots. Then from waypoint 5 to 6. Waypoint 5 to 6. (22). So 22 nautical mile. And also the speed 10 knots. Then waypoint 6 to 8, 7, since also our compass divider is small or short, we need to use the compass ruler. Triangle, compass triangle. Triangle roller rather. 13. So this is 30 and 37. 36 rather. So 36 nautical mile. Speed 10 knots. And then the last one is from waypoint 7 to 8. From 7 to 8. This is 5. This is 5 nautical mile. So 5 nautical mile. Speed of 10 knots also. So that's all. So that's all for our plotting. And now the all information that we put in our passage plan, we need to put it to our Microsoft Excel. So now let's go to our Microsoft Excel to to show all the information in our passage plan. So now I will show you the all information. So this is our passage plan from chart, which is chart A, chart 1A, and chart B. So AV speed 10 knots, and from Cabugao Bay to Tacloban Pilot Station. So waypoint 1, or all, this is the all waypoint. So reference name, time, date, latitude, longitude, course, distance, waypoint to waypoint, distance to go, and the tide information. So from waypoint 1, Cabugao Bay, 0300 hours, date of December 14, 2020, latitude of 13 degrees 32.5 minutes north, and longitude of 124 degrees and 16 minutes east, and course of 136 through, and distance of 9 nautical mile. So waypoint 2 is Nagumbuaya Point, time of 03:29 hours, and the same date, and latitude of 13 degrees 30 minutes north, and longitude of 124 degrees and 20.5 minutes east, and course of 15 degrees and 4 minutes true, and distance of 48 nautical mile. And then the third point is Ongay Point, which is time of 0535 hours, and this also the same date, and latitude of 13 degrees and 09 minutes north, and longitude of 124 degrees and 18 minutes east, and course of 168 degrees true, and distance of 10 nautical mile. The fourth point is Allen, which is time of 1617 hours, and the same date. So latitude of 12 degrees 31 minutes north, and longitude of 124 degrees 13.5 east, course of 160 degrees through 11 nautical mile. Distance waypoint 5 is Malaga, which is 0914 hours, date the same, and for 12 degrees 23.5 minutes north. So, and the longitude of 124 degrees and 14 minutes east, and course of 147 degrees through, and distance of 22 nautical mile. And then the sixth point is Santa Niño Point, 1423 hours, date the same, 12 degrees and 13.5 minutes north, and longitude of 124 degrees 19.5 minutes east, and course of 150 degrees through, and distance of 36 nautical mile. And then waypoint 7 is Tacloban Point, Tacloban Pilot Station, time of 1710 hours, and date is December 12, 2020, and latitude of 11 degrees and 54.5 minutes north, and longitude of 124 degrees and 30.2 minutes east, and course of 95 degrees through, and distance of 5 nautical mile. So the second is we need to add all the distance from Tacloban, from Cabugao Bay to Tacloban Pilot Station. So all the total distance 141 nautical mile. So in getting the distance to go, so 141 minus 9 is 132 nautical mile, and 132 minus 48 is 84 nautical mile. So 84 minus 10 nautical mile, 84 minus 10 nautical mile is 74 nautical mile. And then 74 minus 11 nautical mile is 63 nautical mile, and 63 nautical mile minus 22 nautical mile is equal to 41 nautical mile. And then second is 41 nautical mile minus 36 nautical mile is equal to 5 nautical mile. So 5 nautical mile minus 5 nautical is equal to 0. So the tide information is time is 145 145 hours, is height of the water is 0.3 feet, which is low tide. And then in 0611 hours, the height of the water is 0.39 feet, which is high tide. And then 1047 hours, the height of the water is 0.1 feet, which is low tide. So the turbine is 183100 hours. So the height of the water is 2.95 feet. This is high tide. So that's all. And there was a signature, which is Master Captain Nigapatan Erwin, and second officer is Brunyola Jomar. Oh, so that's all the information that you can see in during in making a passage plan. So that's all for today. So thank you, and I hope you have enjoyed and you have learned from our making a passage plan, or during my discussion. So thank you and keep safe, everyone.